Hello and thanks for watching. Today we're going to learn how to make a very basic Facebook post on Canva. So let's jump into it. Alright, so starting on our home page, we're going to search for what we want to create. For example, a report. And then it'll bring up all of the templates that you can use and also a blank template. Today we're going to make a Facebook post, so instead we're going to search for Facebook post. Click on it and create a blank page. So obviously on the side there are a lot of templates that we could use, and we can also search for the kind of template that we're looking for. But today we're going to start from scratch to teach you some of the basics of how to use elements, shapes, transparency, sizes, text, and images. So to start with, we're going to look for a photo to set as our background. So you have two options for this. You can go to the Photos section, and you can sort the photos by color, by orientation, and also by the type of account you have, whether you have a pro account or a free account. Anything with a crown, remember, is a paid account feature. And if you have a free account, you'll need to pay for every pro feature that you choose to use. So we'll just search swimming, for example, and we'll pick a swimming picture as our background. I'll just show you this option, and then we'll go and look at the other background option you have. Right, so once you've found the picture that you want to use, all you have to do is click and drag it across until it snaps into place as your background. Then with your background, you can also use the Backgrounds tab on the side there and do the same thing, search for what you're looking for, and then do exactly the same thing that we just did and snap the picture to the background. You can also just click on these ones and they snap automatically. So once you've chosen the background, we can explore the effects and the adjustments that you can make. So these that I'm looking at now are external applications that you can download and use. There are also filters built into Canva, and you can adjust the intensity. Today we're going to use grayscale, and we're going to set the intensity to 100 to get rid of color, because I want to show you how you can change the color of an image using a semi-transparent overlay. So now we're looking at elements, and elements are essentially graphics that were made by Canva that you can use for free in your designs. So just like with images, you can search for what you're looking for, or you can check out the featured section, which is the newest things that are available. Today we're going to search for a rectangle so that I can demonstrate how to create layering in your design. So let's change the color. You can use the hex code that we found via Coolors. I don't have one on me, so I'm just using a random one as an example. You can also create a new custom color, any shade that you need, any intensity, and it shows the hex code underneath. Or you can use the brand and saved colors that you already have used before. You can move the shape however you want, stretch it, change it, any way that you need to. Here is the transparency. So see how it changes the way that the image looks when you set the transparency low? We're going to make a graphic, so we're going to push the transparency up a little higher. And I think a different picture would work better for this design. So let's have a look how to use our uploaded pictures as backgrounds. And if you don't have any uploaded pictures, you can upload them there. So let's scroll through ours and find one that's appropriate for a background. So all you have to do again is snap it across, and there you have it. So we're going to repeat the steps that we just did with the filter. Next, we're going to crop the image. So all you have to do is double click and drag it across, or you can use the crop button at the top, which does the exact same thing. Next, we're going to go back to the Elements section, and we're going to choose a line and make it white. We're going to place it where we want it and stretch it until it fits the right size, something that looks right. Now go to the text bar on the left-hand side, and we're going to add a heading. Now, we've already formatted the text in our brand kit, but you can change the font to whatever you like. You can even search for different kinds of fonts. There's so many to choose from. Highlight the text and then just type over it to change it. could change the size of the text simply by dragging the corners or dragging it outwards or inwards, or you can manually do it by changing the size at the top of the edit bar. You can also capitalize your text by clicking the 3 little dots in the corner and capitalizing it. Stretching the text sideways will change how it sits. That changes the arrangement of the text, changes the layout, left, right, or centered. I'm just playing around with the text now. We're going to add a subheading, and again, that's appearing in the font that I chose earlier. But you'll probably notice it's in the wrong color for our design. All you have to do is go to the little A with the color spectrum underneath, and then simply change the color to what you need. Again, we're going to resize the text exactly how we need it for our design. Once you have everything in place and you don't want to move it anymore, you can drag your cursor down the entire design and group them. That way they all move together as one. You can also select the little lock button on the top bar, and that will prevent it from being moved at all. You can also select the lock button again to unlock your design. Next, we're going to take a look at how to move things in front of each other and behind each other. So simply choose an element and then put it where you want it, and then choose position, and you can move it forward and backwards into the layout that you need. Simply change it back if it's in the wrong position. You can also change the color of some elements. Not all elements have this ability. If you want to get a closer look at your image, simply select the percentage in the bottom right-hand corner of the page, and you can change how big the image is appearing on your screen. This is particularly handy if you want to look at something in greater detail. To add a new page, you have a couple of options. Select plus to add a new page, or the little copy page to create an exact duplicate. You can also press a new page at the bottom underneath the one you just made. The designs on both pages do not need to be the same, and you can use any pre-formatted templates or create an entire different design by yourself. Use the little arrows to move your pages up and down and change the order. The bin will delete the page. All changes in Canva are auto-saved, and you can go back at any time by pressing the home button. You can also name your design at the top. So once you're ready to download, you simply press the arrow button and select the file format that you need, and then press download. If you have multiple pages, all you have to do is make sure that you check only the pages you want to download, or you can download all pages at once into a zip folder. So there you go, it's our finished design. Going back to Canva, we can have a look at our brand kit. So you see there's all of the logos, and then the brand fonts, which you can change at any time, and the brand colors as well. The brand kit is a Canva Pro feature. On the sidebar, there's also all your designs, where you can see the things that you've already made and things that you're working on. So up the top, you have templates, discover and learn. There's lots of things that you can do that are already made for you that you can just edit. There's also the learn section and the discover section where there's tutorials. So there's a lot to help you out. You can also make a design in custom dimensions if you're making a banner, for example. And that's about it. So feel free to reach out to communications@mswa.asn.au if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.